Hey guys, thank you for joining me for another segment of Wigless Wednesday. This is your girl, Lynn. I will talk to you about the topic of the week when I see you back in just a few seconds. Back. What's been going on? I still got my little brains in, rocking them still. Like I said, if you guys want to get your hair braided out in the Houston area, look up Nkeche. She does a fabulous job. I've been kind of hyping up for the past few weeks, as you know if you've been watching me, because I've been wearing my braids for the past few weeks. So this might be the last week you'll see them on me. I don't know. We'll see. What has been going on, guys? I have just been out here living my life, working virtually, dealing with the kids, being at home and in school. It's been kind of a challenge, doing my job and helping them with school, getting them logged on, remembering what time they have to be in this class and that class. It's just been interesting. My son even has PE. My son and my daughter, they even have PE virtually. Like, they're in their rooms doing jumping jacks in front of the desk kind of thing. Like, it is just so weird. This whole thing that we're going through is just something I never would have imagined I'd be living through in my own lifetime. Like, when I thought about it, I was out today. I had to go run a few errands, with my mask on. I was out with the kids, and so many people, I just looked around, everybody had on a mask, and we're actually walking around in these masks like this is normal. And I thought to myself, this is real life. This is really how we're living now. This is something that has become a part of how we live. That is so strange to me. So, and I'll speak with a friend of mine about how long she and I thought we would be doing this. I couldn't have told you that 6 months ago we'd still be here, but here we are 6 months later. I remember the first couple of videos that I was doing at the beginning of this pandemic, and how differently I felt then than I do now. I felt as if we would be over it by now, and we're not. We're still 6 months in. We have a little bit more freedom, but we're not free from the fear of what this virus can do. So I just didn't think we'd be here 6 months later, 6 months ago. But like I said before, here we are. So I guess we just have to continue to adjust and live day by day, and just make it work the best we can for the moment that we can. Live in the right now. I'm reading a book about living in the now, and I will share with you guys in the next couple of weeks what I thought of the book. It's by Eckhart Tolle. So if you have not picked up the book, it is called The Power of Now. I'm going to do a review of the book. Like I said, in a couple of weeks, I'm not quite done with it, but it has been so impactful. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. So this week, I want to talk about red flags. Red flags. About as red as my lipstick and my earrings. They just be blaring. Okay. So, couple questions. Number one, how many red flags do you need personally to exit? And how do you know a red flag is really a red flag and not just your own insecurities and fears hopping in the way? How do you know? Does it take like 5 red flags or 7? Is it like a limit of how many times you gonna look at stuff and ignore it before you say I'm done? Like what is the red flag limit? Is there a limit, ladies, gentlemen? Is there a limit? Like, is it 7 or is it 17, 72? Like, what is the limit? Before you say, no, this is not just my own insecurities. So, or I also want to pose a question of, could it be just your own insecurities? Could it be just your own feelings, your own doubts, your own fears about things based on your past that make you look at things that this person does or doesn't do as a red flag? I'll give you an example. Woo, child, I know you guys are tired of me talking about chocolate. But baby, chocolate is the king of the red flags, okay? If there was a country that was full of red flags, he would be the president, okay? He'd be the dictator, whatever you want to call it. Dictator. But anyway, okay. So, when I was first talking to this person, and he's not the only person I talked to that, shows some flags. I want to just clarify that. But I want to say this is the most recent experience that I have, so that's why I'm sharing it. I saw the flags, like they were there, but I just ran on by them, like, okay. And partly it was because I really like this person. Another reason was because I talked myself into continuing even with the flags. I talked myself into ignoring the flags because I let myself believe that it was just my own fears and my own insecurities about my past, and I was projecting them onto this person. I was making him out to be this person based on my history. So let me give him another chance because it has to be me. It can't be him, it's me. I'm making him out to be the bad guy because I had so many bad experiences, right? So don't make him out to be the bad guy because he's not the bad guy. You just are fucked up, girl. You messed up because you done been through all of this stuff. Give him another chance, okay? And I talk to myself over and over again. Red flag after red flag, okay? I continue because there was chemistry there, there was passion, it was exciting, it was all this great stuff, right? And I let myself believe that these red flags didn't exist. So I guess, again, I want to ask, how many flags does it take? You know how many licks does it take to get to send up Tootsie Roll Pop? How many flags does it take for you to get to I done had enough and you got to go, boo? Okay? For me, I don't know. I guess when you get to the point of understanding and seeing what it really is, and it took a long time for me to see what it really was. It took a long time, but I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for the lessons that I learned because they taught me a lot and it helped me grow as a person. And I think ultimately this journey that we're on in our life, we didn't talk about journey to be me. Ultimately, I think this journey that we're on in our life is about the lesson. It's about understanding. It's about growth. And being able to impact yourself and impact others in a way that hopefully is positive, okay? So for me, I can truly say that I've learned a lot, I've grown a lot throughout this process. Now, it was painful. I sometimes I wish I didn't have to experience the pain. Like, could I get the lesson another way? Do I have to get it this way? Can somebody, whoever orchestrated all this, can I get it another way? Because this is just not cool, But ultimately, when I look back on it after all the things that I've experienced, I can't say I wouldn't trade it because I would have liked less agony, but I will say I learned what it was I was supposed to learn. I think I did. You know what I'm saying? I grew in the ways that I was supposed to grow. So I necessarily can't say that it wasn't worth it. I can't say that it wasn't worth it. So I guess what I'd like for you guys to discuss in the comments, is it flags or is it just your own insecurities? I don't know. How much do you let your past affect your present and your future? How important is your past when it comes to dealing with somebody right now in the now? And that's one thing I've been reading about, trying to learn and grow as an individual. Answer me in the comments, guys. Short video this week, but I really just wanted to take a minute to just kind of check on in and, see how you guys are. Are y'all all right? I'm all right. Okay. All right. That's it. I'm going to wrap it up. Sometimes I talk long. Sometimes I talk really short. This will be a really short one. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please click the red rectangular box that says subscribe. Click that little box and the bell icon right next to it so that you'll be notified whenever I post a video here on my channel on Wednesday or on any other day of the week. Leave me a comment, thumbs up. Let me know you're out there, guys. I need to hear from you. Like I like to always say, be better today than you were yesterday. Be better tomorrow than you were today. I will talk to you and see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.